Okay, here we go. I really need to work on actually streaming more, but I also got sick this week, so that's why I didn't stream more during the week. But hello, my dear viewers, let's get started. Our goal for today is to recruit NPCs in Dark Cloud 2. That's our overarching goal. That's what we're here for. We're recruiting peeps. That's today's mission. Let me tweet out that I'm streaming. And now let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna go around and we're gonna get the recruitment conditions for a bunch of different people. Even the people we don't need yet. Wait, I can just... Huh. Good to know. Anyway, so let me... send back the train. I thought I had to do something to recruit them, but I guess not. But what ore do you sell, Borneo? Huh, cool. Good to know. Always important to know what different shopkeepers in the game sell. It's a good thing to keep handy. Anyway, so we're going to go back over to Palm Brinks, and our goal here is for me to remember to silence my phone. That was Twitch's reminder that I had not silenced my phone, and so I did. So here we are. Phone now silenced. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna run around and recruit people. If I keep running around as Max, or should I run around as Monica for a while? Running around as Monica for a while. Might as well. You, my friend. Okay, let's try that again as Max. Be my friend. I should have to work for the sake of other people. And for me, it's just too scary. See, I suppose I could think about it, though. Then I am the son of a salesman. We don't do things for free. Sure, I know that I collect coins. They're a symbol of business. I really want to complete my collection. I just can't seem to get my hands on the dark coin and the indestructible coin. You can help me, maybe I can help you. Anyway, yeah, so that's what... So we now have that noted in our notebook. We have a handy-dandy notebook of all the quests people give us to recruit them. Some of them are easier, like the one we did yesterday. Some of them are harder. Here's the actual notebook. Check memo. Yeah, and it puts a little mark by it when we've actually done it. So that's how many people we can recruit. I'm not going to worry too much about recruiting the people we actually need right now. I'm just going to go around and get everyone's recruitment conditions. So that way, later, when I am trying to get specific people, I know what I have to do to recruit them, you know? I'll have it already done. Okay, can't recruit him. You can always tell, because it'll always give you the option. Do I have enough money for the... I do. I'm gonna get the monster notes. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so back around to... searching. I don't think I can recruit you. Yeah, I can't. That's not the door I meant to open. I need to... Okay, so I know I can recruit the weapon shop owner, which is this door, which is the one I meant to open. I know I can recruit them because I'm pretty sure they're required. You, my friend. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That didn't give me a quest. Hello? Okay, let's try Monica. Monica, right? I've heard you're not bad with the sword. Swords aren't playthings, you know. You have to think about what's in front of you. You can build a sword by about 2 levels, then I'll believe you've got talent. Why'd you start with this Gladius? Okay. Gotta get hold of a strong weapon. Well, okay then. What does this build up into? Bastard sword or broadsword? I should actually look at what sword I want Monica to have. Hold up a second. Also, I definitely just closed a tab I didn't want to close. Let me fix that. Because it's the tab that gives me that gives me the list of where all the chests are. And I definitely want that tab open. So what I want to check right now is weapons. So for Monica's sword, what do I eventually want to go to? Let me scroll up to her stats. Maximum stats. Okay, so what I eventually want to build up into is... looks like Atlamelia sword? No. Chronicle 2 is ever so slightly better. In some minor ways than the Atlamelia sword. Is there anything better than that, though? Yes. Okay. That's insane. Jeez. You guys will see what I mean when I get there. Anyway, it's a hard decision. I might build up multiple swords and actually try them out. So for right now, we will head for the Dark Cloud. Because while Island King beats it out solidly in attack, the Dark Cloud can have higher elements, and that sounds interesting to me as something to try. So I'll build for the Dark Cloud for right now. And then I may one day just break it down into an Island King. Yeah. So that may just one day happen. But it has a cooler combo. Oh, it's cooler, I say, but it has the 6-hit combo. Let me... I need to find the tree, so I know which way to upgrade. Let me go to the okay, I know which section I'm looking for now. There's so much information on weapons in this game. It's insane. But hey, that's just how it be, right? I mean, it's really cool that there's all this information on weapons in this game. Just that's a lot of information. Okay, I need the actual chart I'm looking for. Having difficulty finding the chart I'm looking for. Although I just realized a faster way to find it. Using the magic of Control F. So let me do that. Okay. Wait. Okay, so now slicer. Kitchen knife comes out of broadsword. That's the direction I want to go with the sword then. Easy peasy, just had to read a bit. Okay, cool. Now that I've read enough to know what I'm doing, so what I want to do is I want to turn this longsword into a broadsword, which I will then turn into a kitchen knife. Or a wise owl sword. So it'll get turned into a kitchen knife. The kitchen knife will then get turned into a serpent slicer. The serpent slicer will then get turned into Tsukikage. The Tsukikage will get turned into Ama no Murakuma. Talking is hard. Murakumo. And then the Murakumo will be turned into a Dark Cloud. And that'll be the path I take that weapon down. There's a decent chance that, so I really like this game. So there is a non-zero chance that I just spend an inordinate amount of time on stream getting every weapon. Like, it's a non-zero chance is what I'm saying. But I won't do that until the end of the game, because it's much, much better to do that when I can have abs up on things, and when I'm able to just quickly level, you know? Because I'll be fighting enemies that at a base level just give more. You know? Right now, enemies just don't give a whole lot. I feel like... Also, I think it's really cool that all like most of the NPCs in this game legitimately have different text based on who's talking to them. I go with you, I'm just doing a big spread, but if I can be of any use to you, I will gladly. Oh, first I got something that needs delivering to Morton. Friend delivering 20 loaves of bread to Morton's shop for me? While you're doing that, I'll pack for the trip. Wonder what on earth you could want with 20 loaves. Also, I really like that there's that there are people who are just like, oh, you want me to go with you? Yeah, sure. That's hilarious to me. Oh, whoops, wrong shop. Or wrong building, rather. Forgot. I have to go over one more. But I just find it really funny that there are just people who are like, oh yeah, I'll go with you. Why wouldn't I? And I just think that's really funny. Helping Polly? Great. What do I do with 20 loaves? Well, I'm having a cheese fondue party today. How many people are you inviting that you need 20 loaves of bread? One of your favorite inventions. It's a culinary combination of cheese, bread, and wine. It's mighty good. Everyone eats loads, so that's why I need so much bread. I didn't want it delivered here, really. Sorry, Max, we couldn't take it to my house, could you? You know where it is, don't you? Near the pumpkin field. Okay. Easy enough. I'll take it down there. You got it, buddy. This way. Need to go to the pumpkin field. I mean, I figure since this is just a simple delivery, I may as well just do it real quick, and then I can have Polly on the train. And then we're good. I need to look at what everyone's abilities are if I bring them with me, because I feel like I should know everyone's abilities. I bet those man eating grass have really creepy smiles on their faces. Isn't that just fascinating? Not really. I like how even that text is changed based on who's talking to him. There's a note. Today's party is canceled because the cheese isn't thick enough. Ferdinand. Well, let's go back and inform Morton of that. Morton? I think his name's Morton. It's fine. He's just like my best friend and Savior Donnie's father. I don't need to remember his name. No? It's not like Max owes Donnie his life or anything. Fine. Everything's fine. Hello. Cancelled? What a shame. Okay, I don't need the bread. Can you take it back to Polly for me? What's she gonna do with another 20 loaves of bread, man? Am I gonna have to help Polly find a way to get rid of this bread? Honestly, it's been so long since I played the game that I do not remember all these side quests. What? How can you be so inconsiderate? Oh well, you have them. Never mind that, let's get going. So where are we off to? Aunt Polly joined your party. Anyway, yeah, so that's nice. I've successfully recruited Polly. Also, if I exit and then come back in, I believe the other guy is now in charge of the shop. Oh no, just someone entirely different. Baker's apprentice. I'm handling the bakery while Polly's away. I'm a little nervous, but this is all part of my training, I guess. I'll do my best. You can do it. Sorry about taking your boss. Aren't you a little young for that place? No? Can't prove anything. Running around all over the place introducing you to everyone, so please be patient with him. I like how, like, from that text, like, he definitely thinks they're an item. Like, just from the way that he said that, he's like... I don't know, that's just how it struck me. Let's see. This town needs 2 or 3 cops running around. I've got so much time, I just sit and eat. I want to recruit you. Where's the other one? You can only recruit one of them. Because he's right, you don't need that many. The heck is going on with the shading in here? That's not in the base game. That's an emulation bug on the PS4. What in the world? Master Fonsum turned out to be a villain? I'm so shocked. Really? He looked pretty villainous. The tavern, I'm in the middle of getting important materials to keep this town safe. It's not urgent, can wait until tomorrow? Okay, yeah, fair, it is like 10 p.m. That's understandable, actually. That's actually, an annoying thing about trying to recruit people is you've gotta... Oh, a monster in the outside world? That's scary. I mean, yeah, but they're fun to fight. Wait, that probably doesn't help, does it? Look, just because something is scary doesn't mean you can't punch it in the face. Wait. Probably still not helpful. Also, yeah, they give you more hints about the things. Yeah, can I recruit you? Maybe I'll drink coffee at all. My boyfriend loves coffee and he got me hooked. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever like the taste of coffee. Yes, it was Monica. Did you have something you wanted to say to her? Anyway, bartender. I think I can recruit the bartender. Do you want to introduce that pretty Monica to me? Sure. Does Max really want to introduce you? Monica's you're welcome to come back for a drink too when you're older. Well, fine then. I feel like I can, in fact, recruit the bartender eventually. I wonder if they're just locking recruitment on some characters early. That's quite possible, come to think of it. By the way, can I see... Also, yeah, check memo. I did it. Polly's maid is complete. Develop our swords and get the protector coin and the dark coin. And if you're wondering how you do that, it's quite simple. Great skill. No, what you do is there's a shop that will sell them because you need them for this quest. We don't have access to it yet, but that's how you recruit Donnie. The game literally just gives you the ability to. I'm just kind of wandering around seeing if there's anyone I can talk to at midnight, you know? I have a strong feeling a lot of people aren't going to let me do the recruitment talk with them at this time of night. Grant favors to people who are more skilled than themselves. Really? They aren't very skilled. They must grant a lot of favors. Yeah, look like they're worth checking out. I mean, yeah, there was in fact something down there. Can't you talk a bit more slowly? Oh, I remember how annoying this was as a kid. Because it's really particular here. Like, you have to be exact. You can't mess up any of the spaces or shorten it at all. You have to be exact. And so as a kid I was impatient, and I remember this being really annoying because of that. As a kid I always wanted to be like, let's just speed this up, shall we? Oh, wait, do not forget the period. There we go. Adventure? That would be nice. What use could an old woman like me be? Granny Rosa joined your party. Also, yeah, that's just another person who's just like, yeah, sure, I'll go with you. Sounds fun. An adventure in the outside world? Let's go! Nine Shop is always kissing up to Mare Need. Shouldn't be outing people like that, man. Belt in the moon, then one more. Oops, sorry, just popped into my head. Yeah, lots of people give hints about inventions. I don't really care because I have a list that I'm just gonna invent everything off of, you know? Grumble, grumble. What do you mean, what am I muttering about? I'm trying to remember the combination for the safe. What do you mean, what safe? The safe hidden behind the picture in my office, of course. Ah, you gave me a fright. Oh, blast. I've gone and let out my biggest secret. Oh, well, you know now. Maybe you can give me a hand trying to work it out. Got a big problem because I can't remember the combination for the safe. It's 4-digit number, so I used Claire's birth date, thinking I'd never forget it. How could I possibly forget? What a terrible father I am. Listen what he says about Claire's birthday and figure out the combination. A long time ago, I gave her a brooch with her star sign on it. Holly sorted it out for me, so I don't really remember. But I'm sure it was a 4-legged animal. What kind of birthday presents have I given her? Lots of coats and scarves, I suppose. I never know what to get her. It's a real struggle every year. Claire's birthday is always a right pain. It's on a day when both burnable and non-burnable garbage get collected. It's my job to put the garbage out in our house. Non-burnable garbage gets collected on days visible by 7. And burnable garbage gets collected on days divisible by 3. You wouldn't forget that though, would you? Combination is... Oh, that's not... I thought it'd ask me to enter it, but I guess I have to hit the other one. I get it, mystery solved. Also, you might think, man, you should probably actually figure this out, to which I'd respond, that is too much effort. Anyway, so I now have a nice little recruitment list. Okay, Mare Need. $12.21 is the combination. 1, 2, 2, 1. Wahoo! Great, it worked. Great, now I can get my important documents out. Oh, thank you. And for the record, I'm aware that that's not actually hard to figure out if you think it through. I just didn't want to have to look up astrology because I don't actually know star signs. Documents to the Hope Vice Mayor Morton do my job while I'm away. It's a bit of a worry, but I'm sure it'll be okay. Right, now I'm all set to leave town too. Cedric told me everything. Come on, let's go. Anyway, yeah. Monika's Monster Research. Monika reads a useful looking book, but isn't very helpful. Max's Idea Research. Bring the book Max gets onto something he invented using. Also, I think that's something that's super interesting is that Monika gets different things out of books than Max. It's a useful looking book, but it isn't very helpful. See? Like, so they get different things out of reading, and books that are helpful to one aren't helpful to the other, and I think that's really cool. This game does a lot of cool things. Okay, so let me look for me keep looking for other people that I can recruit right now. Because there are characters that are that are absolutely necessary, and characters that are just nice to have. And then there's characters that are like, you know, completely useless. But we'll recruit everyone anyway, just for funsies. Okay. Okay. Let's start from the top. Okay, we need Adele because she's required for this part of the game. So let's go get Adele. She's one of the maids in Max's house. So we're going to go and use our authority as her employer to pressure her into joining us. Nah, not really. We're just gonna ask her. She'll agree pretty easily. She'll just need a few items. We're definitely not going to be taking advantage of our employees here. We're just going to be convincing them to work for us for their lifetime. You know? No. Nothing bad about that, right? Right. Glad we all agree on that. That there's nothing wrong there. Okay. But yeah. So we're gonna go through and we're going to recruit Adele. She's the other person that's required, and then we're going to, while we're here, we'll also go talk to Max's dad and start the recruitment quest for him. So he'll be required later. Okay. Also, I don't know if you can help, but just listen to this. Spent some 30 years working hard in this house. That's all I do, but my one hobby is reading. It's a really valuable and rare book that's up for auction at the moment. Crying over it, I believe a bit of about 1,000 gilda would be enough, but I don't have those kinds of funds, so if I ask my master, he'd be appalled and I'd probably have to resign. So you're my only hope. But that's not to say that if you can't help me, I won't help you. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we have to get 1,000 gilda. It's unfortunate that I bought the Monster Notebook recently. Like, the Monster Notebook's really nice, don't get me wrong. But, it's just a little unfortunate that I you know, no longer have, Also, I think it's really cool that the Monster Notebook just directly shows you what different enemies are weak to, how much money and abs they drop, like, they tell you all the information. It's really useful for figuring out which floors are best to farm on. especially for the ride pod, which can just easily defeat all enemies. You know, like when you're looking at where's best to farm for Max or Monica, if you're not using the ride pod to defeat enemies, like if you specifically want to say level up Monica's sword, then that's a different question, right? Because it's where gives the best abs, where it's easy for Monica to kill things with her sword. You're not up to something recently. You're good at a lot of things, but on the other hand, you never see anything through. As for help, it's hard for me to take you seriously just like that. I tried to build this trumpet gun to a bell trigger. Think you can do it? You can build the weapon you begin, or you can buy a weapon, or bring one you find in the dungeons. Anyway, yeah, so we just have to build up Max's weapon to a bell trigger, which, let me check the weapons. Let me go up to guns and make sure that let me find, so bell trigger builds up into magic gun or starbreaker. Those build up into, I know which gun I want. I want supernova. The supernova builds out of steel gun. The steel gun builds out of question shooter, which builds out of magic gun. Okay, yeah, so I can go the bell trigger route. So I just go bell trigger, magic gun, question shooter, steel gun, and then supernova. Because supernova's overall the best gun for Max because of the way. So in Dark Cloud 1, machine guns were by far the best. It wasn't even a comparison. But because of the way enemy defense works in this game, that is significantly weaker than it was in, machine guns are significantly weaker than they were in Dark Cloud 1. Because enemies in this game actually get high enough defense that you'll start tinking off of them. Anyway, go over here. Can I recruit you yet? To talk to you about, huh? I'm making unusual sweets from around the world as part of my research. Yeah, sure, I definitely know that. Uh-huh. Called the Cas Ignacio. Made using something called Castarna. Managed to find out this Castarna grows on the same kind of trees as chestnuts. Might as well try using chestnuts instead, but it's really weird. Chestnuts are sold out all over town. The mayor's bought them all up or something. I don't suppose you could help me out. I forget whether I need to find chestnuts or if I need to go to the mayor and be like, yo, what's up with your chestnut addiction? What are you doing, bro? Just eating all the chestnuts. It's a little excessive. Wish I could help you more than anything, but I don't have any confidence in myself. We seem to get halfway, and I've never seen anything through. I tried becoming a tailor. I tried many times to make some, but I never completed a single garment. I'm with you. I'm sure I'd just get in the way. So sorry, but no. It's okay. Let's give it a try making clothes again. If I try again this time, I manage to complete some. Maybe I'll believe in myself again. But I don't have the materials I need. You able to get them for me? All I need is sturdy cloth, thick hide, and hunk copper. Do I have all that in my inventory? Just can't make anything. What am I missing? Okay, so I have thick hide. So let me sort my inventory. Thick copper is what I'm missing. Oh no, I have hunks of copper. So it must be cloth. Where do I buy cloth from? Look at my recruitment list. Also, I could totally just recruit his dad, like, this very second, but I don't want to yet. I want to get more synthesis points first. So, anyway, okay, so I need, let's see, what was I looking for? I wanted to See where I could buy that stuff. So let me look at Adele. Buy them from Conda or the Sundry Shop. Okay, Sundry Shop is closer, so I will go there. Although the Sundry Shop's also a bit of a walk for me. So let me instead move the underground channel and then exit the underground channel. Yeah. Right, it's the faster way back. Because then I just have to walk. I don't even have to walk anywhere. I'm at the ladder. And then I'm at the Sundry Shop. Because that's Morton's shop. That's what his shop is called, the Sundry Shop. Because he sells sundry items. Honestly, I never see the word sundry used very often. Occasionally, but it's pretty rare. Also, I feel very betrayed. It's not sold here. The thing I actually need. So I'm feeling very betrayed right now. It's fine though. I know where the other one is. Main station. The other place you can buy it is from Conda, which I'm assuming is correct. But I'm not sure that's such a good assumption anymore. Oh, so by the way, so all the people you recruit just kind of hang out inside your train if you haven't put them in a house. Like, see, here's Aunt Polly. Air Need. Should look and see if any of them have, like if I should be having any of them in my party for what they do for me. Let's see. I'm just looking through the list of what everyone does for me when they're in my party. Okay. Whoa, hey there, buddy. Yo, Mayor Need, would you like to join? You sure would, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'm gonna... also, he's the one that lets you exchange metals, which makes him useful, kind of, if you're into the things that he'll exchange for. I mean, let's be honest. I'm going to eventually get all of these because they're funny, but also because I'm too much of a completionist not to complete the outfits. Anyway, yeah, so you get more money after defeating enemies. That's the... That's his passive, and we like that passive. We're a big fan of that passive. It's a nice passive. Anyway, yeah, give me some cloth, please. Thanks. Bye. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's go back over here. I really like the background music in this game. It's just they did a really good job of capturing just chill music. You can just vibe to. I don't know. Maybe that's the nostalgia talking. There's a decent chance that's the nostalgia talking, I'll be honest. But I still think it's really cool. Let me in the door, please. Thank you. Like, just awkwardly, like, trying to enter the door, and the game's like, what do you mean you need to enter a door? No, you don't. I'm like, I do, though. Also, I just realized I do, in fact, have roasted chestnuts, so I should definitely recruit, the chef while I can. Vernan's a good person to have recruited. Because while we won't take him around all the time, he is one of the better recruits, because he makes roasted chicken for you for free. Which is one of the better healing items in the game. I did. Here you go. That's it. Thanks very much. You're welcome. You try some as soon as it's ready. You do that. I'm gonna go with you on an adventure? Of course I will. I just asked in the first place. Because I was being nice. Shut up. I know I could have just asked. I knew the whole time that you would have just agreed. Definitely didn't think I had to do a quest to get you to agree. Shut up. My bad jokes aside. I was dreaming. It's that one. But yeah, we're... I like the note on this. I think we should get her a hearing aid next time. I love how nebulous the level of technology in this is. They have electricity, but we don't really see any TVs or anything around. But we do know that they have hearing aids, apparently. Here, have these. Thanks very much. Now I'll try making some clothes. I won't let these go to waste. Anyways, so now we have to exit the room and then come back in. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to just recruit as many people as I can right now, because there's no reason to wait on recruiting people. It's just beneficial to have it done. That kept me going to the end. I'm not completely satisfied, but would you wear it anyway? That's great to have finished something. Now I feel much more confident. I'll do the very best I can, so please take me with you. Anyway, yes, now we have denim overalls. Now we can change Max's clothing. We'll leave the denim overalls on for a while. Tell me the truth. Good. Why didn't you make anything for Monica? You stop getting Max into dangerous situations? Find just one scratch on him, I'll never forgive you. Someone's a little protective. Which, understandable. Okay, so let's scroll back up and see if there's anyone else we can recruit at this point. So let's go see if we can recruit Claire. Or at least start her quest. We won't be able to recruit her yet. At least, I don't think so. But she's required for Chapter 4 anyway, so we may as well go get that quest started if we can. Because she wants a picture of the La Fresia stem. Is her quest. So we'll see. We'll just go talk to her for right now. I think Claire's house is this one over here. If I'm remembering correctly. I do believe it is. I also need to go make money, but I'll do that in a bit. Claire, are you in here? Or are you not actually in your house right now? I don't know if it's a time thing or if she's just not here yet because we aren't in Chapter 4 yet. You know what I mean? Like, she's required for Chapter 4. So we may not be able to recruit her until Chapter 4. Because she's not in her house, and this is where she's supposed to be. So she's probably wandering town or just doesn't spawn until Chapter 4. Okay, so next. Let's go get Corin. She's one of the people that's not required. But she does sell you hair ties for Monica, so there's that. I believe she's in Mom's house. Yeah, on the second floor. Let's go up there and check. There we go. Also, it feels kind of wrong to recruit a small child. Although I guess I am recruiting Donnie, too. So why don't you take me with you? I think I won't be any use because I'm a girl, but I actually bring people a lot of luck. Never rains when I go out, and I've never seen a losing lottery ticket. So, you know those things, the coin flips, where you can either get angel or devil, and devil's always bad? Having her in your party guarantees that every single coin flip comes up angel. She's not kidding when she says she's lucky. Okay then, I mean, yeah, that's pretty convincing. I didn't think you would. How come I'm the one that has to ask you when you've been asking all these other people? You just asked, and of course I would have helped you. No, if you can find me, then I'll help you. What do you think? In other words, let's play hide and seek. Right, go. And I'm gonna cheat because better try and find Corin. She's probably hiding somewhere in Palm Springs. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat at this hide and seek because I've got a nice little walkthrough telling me where she is. Yeah, I'm just gonna, once I'm done recruiting everyone that I can at this point, I'll do some weapon leveling to the point that I feel pretty confident in beating normal enemies in Chapter 2 without using the ride pod, you know? And then once I've done that, I'll... Hello? You found me, but can you find me again? Yep. So she now goes and hides in Max's room. So presumably, Corin is Morton's daughter. So I guess I'm literally just, you know, recruiting both of Morton's children. And his boss. I just don't want Morton himself, you know? Everybody else, though. I'll take everybody else. Everybody else who knows him, just leave him alone in town. You just take everyone. Everyone except for him. It's in Max's room, which is over here. But yeah, we just take everyone except for Morton. Found me. I'm getting a bit fed up with this now. I think it's actually really boring. Oh well, let's go off on our adventure then. There we go. I did it. Okay, I need the coin for Donnie. I can at least go start Fabio's quest. I can't do it yet, but I can start it. The reason I can't do it yet is because it requires fishing, and I'm just not gonna be doing fishing right now. Like, could I do it? Yes. Am I definitely going to wait to do fishing until the fishing competitions? Yes, I am. I'm not doing fishing until the fishing competitions are available. So until they are, I'm just gonna ignore fishing as a side thing entirely. Okay. So we go over here. Okay. Then should be enough. Fabio's on the pier, I think. Yeah, I think that's Fabio over here. Hello, Fabio. Let me recruit you. Let me do you a favor. First, hear me out. I listen to people that I respect. Only people I respect are people that caught bigger fish than me. Biggest fish I ever caught was a 60-centimeter nonky. Are you impressed? If you feel like a challenge, I'll take you on anytime. Anyway, so yeah, you catch a bigger nonky than him and he'll be impressed. I'm gonna ignore that for right now, though. Okay, so I can't get gold paint yet, so I can't do Julia. Can't do Lynn yet because that's a quest thing in chapter 3. Already got Mayor Need. Can't get Mina yet until chapter 3. Got Malane. Can't do Lane yet. Oh, I mean, I am doing Malane. Then can't do olive yet because I have to wait for fishing competitions. Can't get gold paint, so I can't recruit Parn. Oh, I can recruit Parn soon, just not yet. Can't get Pow yet. I can go get Priest Bruno. Let's go get him. We should have to do his puzzle. I don't remember what the puzzle is, but I'm sure I'll be able to do it. I think it was it's one of those like you turn something on and adjacent ones also turn on puzzles, I think. Let's go talk to him. Be my friend. Really, you need my help? Then let me pose you a problem. Candles in this church are controlled by a small mechanism. It puts them out. And when they're out, it lights them. If one of them changes, the adjacent candles change too. While the candle's out successfully, I'll prove your wisdom and I'll go with you. Solve it, great. If not, please understand that I cannot help you. Anyway, that. I go to this one. Do that. Then I go to this one. That. I go to this one. I do that. It's a really easy puzzle, to be honest. Be my friend. Done well, wonderful. I'm sure you'll live up to my expectations. I promised, didn't I? I'll go with you. There we go. Priest Bruno joins the party. Cool. Okay, so let's look at oh. I should go recruit Rufio. Hopefully I make it in time. He can only be recruited at night. And I probably walked really close to him. Just didn't realize that I needed to do something to recruit him right then. Whoops. Hurry. Run faster, Max. Run faster. Also, if I go over to Fake, go to New Invention, and I go up here. I need to go down to the moon. If I go down to the moon, there it is. I'm blind. That's all I meant to do. I'll have to open up the camera menu, I think, to see if I can do that. Let me find the camera, equip it. Okay, keep running, keep running. Gotta find Fabio. Should be on this bridge still. He is. Cool. Hi, Fabio. With you, but would there be a moon there? Really? Maybe you're just saying that. I know humans tell lies. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to wait for the moon to come out here. Just something happened in the past, but Rufio doesn't trust humans at all. Anyway, so let me go up here and see if I can. Okay, I can't. Moon, moon. Where's the moon? The already not out. Darn it. That's just so unfortunate that the moon isn't out right now. Sadness. Oh well. We'll have to do it later. Kind of town to when it comes to his job. Yeah. Hey, we're almost to the bottom of this list. There's only one more person that we can recruit right now, and that's the sheriff, and we have to beat him in a race in order to recruit him. So let's give it a try. Sheriff, is he the sheriff? Yeah, no, apparently not. I don't think this, yeah, okay. Where's the sheriff? What? The sheriff the one standing outside? Oh, hi. Come looking for me? I've been waiting. Thanks to castle walls, this town's pretty safe. It's time for us to go outside. Yeah, I wonder how strong you are. Fighting's all about speed and footwork. If you're any slower than me, it's no good. I'll give you a test. Run to the boat at the lake and back. There's 2 minutes, 1 second. If you're any slower than that, it's no good. How about, you want to try? Sure, I'll give it a try. Ready, steady, go! Anyway, doing my best to run the shortest distance I can. Gotta get all the way there and back. Easy peasy, though. I forget if there's a better way to do this or anything, but we're certainly gonna try. You know? I'm trying to remember which side of the lake the boat's on. And I'm honestly having a hard time. I think it's on the pier side, so it's on the right side. Hopefully. If it's not, I will fail and then have to try again. But hey, if I fail for that reason, at least I'll know why, right? Yeah, that's pretty easy to fix. That's just know which side the boat's on. But I think it's on this side, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, there, I made it to the boat. I don't think I have to interact with the boat when I get there or anything. So I should be able to just run back now. Hopefully. Oh, can't go any further into the trees than that. Doesn't let me. Gonna be a little close. By a little close, I mean I definitely could have run that more efficiently had I actually known which side the boat was on. Ooh, boy. Gonna come down to the wire, this one. Making me nervous. You didn't get to the boat. Did you try to trick me? Don't cheat. Wait, what? Okay, I must need to do something at the boat. Easy peasy. Just gotta run along to the boat and then back. Let's see, there's something to monologue about while I do this. I don't know. I don't really have any good monologue topics today. In the near future, I'm going to be spending some more time doing a bit of music. If it comes out well, it may end up on my YouTube channel or on a subsidiary YouTube channel or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. Okay, there we go. I got to actually acknowledge that I was at the boat. So that took like 2 seconds to just get it to acknowledge that I was at the boat. But like, this might be hard. This might take me a couple of tries to get done. But anyway, so yeah, I've been wanting to do more music. I don't know, I've just been getting a lot of inspiration for music recently. So I'll probably spend more time doing it, you know? Just because I feel like it. There's no way I make it in time, right? Like, there's no way I make it the remaining distance in 10 seconds. I just don't think Max has it in him. Ooh, Mash X. Oh, I did it. Let's check your time. I did it. Okay. Now the only thing left is Stuart. So I'm gonna go do something potentially dumb. And that I will likely regret later. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Which is I'm going to see if I could sell oh, wrong button. I wanted to sell it. It's the button for that. Okay, that's the button for it. Anyway, so I need a lot of money. So I'm gonna sell all the extra junk. Because I'll make enough money to get all this back later anyway. Let's see. What else do I have way more of than I need that sells for a decent price? I definitely don't need normal healing items right now. I'm keeping that. That's actually nice. I don't really need these, and I can just get more of them. Okay, I think that's all I need. If I'm understanding how this quest works correctly. If I'm incorrect about how it works, then I will need to go get more money and sell more stuff. But if I'm correct about how it works, that should be all I need. But yeah, so on other things that I'm going to be doing in the near future, I'm going to be trying to, well, I'm going to be trying to stream more as one of the things going into the new year. Not necessarily like more in time, but more consistently. Price gone up to 1200 Gilda. Sorry, but could you possibly get a hold of 1500 Gilda? There's someone who'll pay 1800 Gilda. If I don't bid about 2000 Gilda, there's no way I'll win. Sonny, did you manage to get my 2000 Guilders together? Well, 2000 Gilda is a hard money, so it must be hard to part with. Even for a well-off young lad like you. Okay, then never mind, but the auction isn't over yet. I'll wait no matter how long it takes. What can I do? It's yours. Thank you so much. I'll get straight down to the auction. Anyway, so yeah, we get the... He gets his book and we get to recruit him. Everybody wins. Except for my wallet. My wallet doesn't win, but who cares about my wallet? It's fine. We're also gonna go fish for a little bit because I want to get that picture of the moon so that way we can recruit Rufio. Anyway, I almost dropped out really quick, so I got it for 1400 Gilda, so now I can give you 600 back. I'll work hard from now on to repay you the rest of the money I borrowed. I know I put you to a lot of trouble, so I'll repay the favor anytime. Yeah. So he heals you when he's in the party, but more importantly, he sells you shoes. And that means that you can get stylish shoes for Max. Because you can bet that we are going to collect all of the outfits for them. If at all possible. Let me sort my inventory. Actually, that's a good question. Dark Cloud 2, what is my max inventory size in Dark Cloud 2? X. Inventory. This is really interesting. There's an entire thread about what a perfect save file would look like. Alright, now that it's nighttime, let me get a picture of the moon. Okay, let's go talk to Fabio now. Oh, we have that. Okay. Direction over here. But yeah, there's a whole list of like of course I will. I've nowhere else to go. Oh yeah, so we recruit Rufio now. He does things for us. I forget what he does. Oh yeah, you can buy crystals from him after chapter 7. And he gives you bonus damage to undead monsters. But yeah, so we've now recruited everyone that we can at this point, except for the guy who wants us to fish. Who, you know what, just for the sake of fun, I will take my basic fishing rod. I will equip it. And then I will equip some bait. And let's go fish. Oh gosh, I forgot that fishing makes you slower. I am done exchanging. Let me equip that. There we go. I forgot that running around with the fishing rod out makes you walk slower. So I'm gonna get over to the actual lake before I do that. Okay, we're back over to the lake. Time to actually fish. Let's go. I have no idea what bait works well here, and I really don't feel like looking it up. So we're just gonna try it. We'll see if the mine-in works, and if it doesn't, I'll switch. And it works. Man, I really need to upgrade this rod. The only way to upgrade it is to actually fish with it, so, you know? Here we are, stuck doing this. There we go. Smaller than what I need, so we're just gonna keep going. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing on my hook. Okay, gotta reapply bait after every time. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I get scale out of it. I was like, what happens if I spectrumize it? Also, do fish just die in my inventory in this game? I don't remember. I'm gonna feel bad if that fish just kind of dies in my inventory because I don't have any aquarium to put it in right now. I might go sell the fish just to be safe. Okay, now that I know this can in fact catch nonkies, that's all I needed to know. Also, this fish weighs less, or is a easier to catch type of fish. It's either not a nonky or it weighs way less than the last one. Because that was way easier, what I figured. Okay, I can now exchange FPs. Shows how far you can cast bait, necessary for reeling in big ones. Breaks easily. Okay, so we're going to do something a little controversial, which is we're just gonna evenly level these, because I don't know what the stats do, so I'm not gonna bother looking up which ones are actually more or less helpful. We're just gonna put points into all of them and spread it out. Spread out the love. Also, I think as fishing minigames go, I actually really like this one. It's better than in a lot of games where there's like no interaction on the fishing. Like there's not a huge amount of interaction on this fishing, but there is in fact interaction on this fishing, which is a real big improvement over some fishing systems. Okay, keep catching gummies. I don't want those. Oh. Not much I can do other than just keep casting my line. Yeah, no. But yeah, I actually really like fishing mini games. Let me put it this way. I like fishing in games far more than I like fishing in real life. In real life, I think fishing's kind of meh. Like, it's not bad. Like, as a pastime, it works pretty well. But, like, it is not my preferred way of spending time, let's put it that way. But in games, it's a lot more fun. Mainly because most games cut out in some way the length of waiting, right? Part of the reason fishing is so boring is because of how long you have to wait to do it. Fishing is a lot of waiting. It is an excessive amount of waiting. Ooh. My line's getting damaged easier. Still a lighter one, but it's probably a non-Q, which means it's worth more FP, which is good. Because that means that I can upgrade my fishing rod more. Oh, it was a tartan, but it was bigger, so it did in fact give me the ability to upgrade my fishing rod. Well, I'm not sure what grip does, so no idea if what I'm upgrading is actually helpful to catching a bigger fish, which is ultimately should be my goal right now, right? Like, I need a bigger fish. That's what I really need is bigger fish. That way I'm getting more FP. Which means that I probably, like, if I wanted to be efficient about it, I should be blasting luck. Luck and resilience. Whoops, I'm dumb. Hit the wrong button. Hit X instead of hit, and hit's how you actually catch a fish. Or get it on the line, rather. But yeah, I just gotta line up all my stats. Which makes me feel better. Like, honestly, I'm aware that what I should do is look up what the stats actually do. But, you know, I would rather have my stats all be even. It's definitely, like, I'm aware that I'm weird about that. It's, like, I've yet to play a Souls game where I didn't want to keep my stats even. I do in every game that I can. Any game that has numbers that I can keep even, I will. Just because it makes me feel better to do that. To just keep them all even. I feel like Carrot doesn't get anything here. Yeah, looks like Carrot doesn't get anything. Let me reel that back in and change the bait. I'm sure Mimi does, right? Surely Mimi gets what I'm looking for. Easy peasy, just another fish already caught practically. Might as well just give up. Yeah, that's right, you tartan. I haven't even caught another Nonky. Like, much less a big one. I haven't even caught another one. So yeah, I need more. Gotta remember to actually put bait on my hook. Hopefully I managed to get up to catch the 60 centimeter one. We'll see. I don't know. At this point I'm really just, you know, putting points on my fishing rod. That's all I'm really doing right now. I don't know what I'm reeling in, but it's not very big. Because I do not have enough resilience for my rod to only be damaged that much unless it's, yeah, pretty small. Unfortunate. Okay. It's gonna be really awkward when I have to go sell all these fish. Don't have anything else to do with them. I think later you get a stove and you can just cook fish and have them in your inventory for munching. But I don't have that ability yet, so. Oh, hey, that is a heavy fish. That is a chunky boy. I'm not even sure I can reel this one in. Like, I am legitimately unsure that I have the stats to do it. But I think there's a hidden time limit here where fish will get away if I remember correctly. And I really just don't think I can even pull this one in before it reaches it. Like, I'm doing my best, but oof. Go. No, got it almost halfway here, but it's still gonna be a bit before it gets the rest of the way. I forgot to silence my phone, huh? But you guys get to know when I get texts, I guess. That's not the worst thing. I'm sure you guys will survive. Okay, okay, come on. Come on. Almost there. Got it. Ooh, that's way bigger. So first of all, let's spend that FP and increase my luck. Second of all, hey there, buddy. I am better at fishing than you. Yeah, I didn't even have a good rod. I just was amazing. Yeah, what now? You've been defeated. Underestimated you. Well, I'm a man. Men don't need to be told twice. I'll listen to what you say as I promised. Talk as much as you like. Fabio joined your party. Cool, I did it. I've now recruited everyone that you can recruit at this point in the game. Like that is everyone. We're good. That's everybody. We did it. Okay, so now that we've recruited everyone, let's go. Yeah. We did it. Only last thing we're going to do is stop by a shop and sell the fish. I have nothing else to do with them in my inventory right now. Like, I just don't have anything. I don't have any other purpose for these fish. They need to go. You know? If I need fish later, I can do it again. But now that we have Fabio, I believe he will sell us fish bait, right? That's his thing? Yeah, he sells fish bait and makes bait when he's in our party, which means that we now have effectively infinite bait. So we can just go fish whenever we want to now. Which is why you want to recruit him. He makes it much easier to do all the fishing stuff. Anyway, so the answer to the question, are fish worth getting and selling, is, yeah, kinda, actually. Well, at the very least, they're worth more than the fishing bait, so, like, that's definitely not the fastest way to make money in the game, but it's not a bad way to make money. It's just not the fastest way to make money in the game. Okay, so we have two things that we need to do. The first is level up Monika's sword, and the second is to level up Max's gun. Those are the two things we need to do to recruit the two remaining people that we can recruit at this point. So we're going to do Max's gun first because that's going to be the easiest one. So let's go in here. And we're going to go over here. We should be able to do this pretty easy. The only thing that might be hard is the ride pod enemies. And I think Max's gun will probably still be able to take them out. It'll just take a few shots. I think Max's gun is over the requirements for this area enough that he'll still be able to. That's the wrong button. Oh man. So I may have underestimated their durability. So let me do this instead when I run into those. But you know, there's not so much I can do about that, right? So let's keep going. I wonder if I should have gone to the new area to do this. Honestly, Max's gun is definitely the hardest to level up early. After that, I think his gun's much nicer to level up. But early on, it's definitely kind of a pain. But there's not really a whole lot you can do about that. Like, there just isn't much you can do. That's just how it is. Okay, there we go. Easy. Alright, that should level up the trumpet gun. Cool, I did it. If you're wondering why I'm leveling up the trumpet gun despite the fact that it can just build up into the bell trigger right now, it's because building it up into the bell trigger, while immediately helpful, is not helpful to me in the long run. And what I mean by that is, floating trap, well, weapon destroying trap, yeah. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Also, I cannot forget to be breaking boxes. Offer me good things. Ow. Anyway, but, so the reason I'm making sure to still level up his gun instead of just building it up directly into the bell trigger is because I need it to be getting the spectrum points from leveling up. Also, it's not maxed out on attack yet, so it's still getting attack from each level up. Unlike his wrench, which is no longer getting attack from level ups. It's only getting other stats. But other stats are still useful, so. Oh boy, more repair powder. Okay, easy. Yeah, we gotta break all the boxes. We'll come back through and worry about getting medals later. Mimics aren't affected as much by guns, but they're still affected enough. You know, you still defeat them with guns. It's just a little more annoying. Look, I know it's mostly the nostalgia talking, but I really like the music in this game. Oh, so you want to hear a really annoying thing? It is completely possible for item drops to get dropped into these sections that you can't walk into, and you can't get them. I actually think it's a really annoying oversight throughout the game. And this place will be even more annoying when we have another thing that happens later. Effectively later there'll be a golf mini game that happens in the dungeons, and if it falls onto any of these sides whatsoever, that's just it. You're screwed. You lose a stroke just right there. Every time it lands on the sides. It makes playing Sfida in here really, really obnoxious. I am not looking forward to getting the medals for that. Really, really not looking forward to it. I'm still gonna do it, but I'm really, really not looking forward to it. Like, most of the levels Sfida isn't that bad in. It's just this... I have a lot of bad memories of playing Sfida here. Let's put it that way. You know? The rest of the game I'm nostalgic for. Playing Sfida in the sewers, not nostalgic for that whatsoever. I actually think Sfida is a really cool minigame overall. I'm still just impressed they put an entire golf minigame in this game. And it came out fairly well, actually. Aside from a few oversights like the edges of sewers, the Sfida system's actually pretty fun overall. Just honestly more than I would have expected. Ow. Okay, you know, I should be more efficient. You know? If I'm gonna have to be running around like this, having the ride pod defeat some of the enemies anyway, I may as well just lean into that and go fight the strongest enemies I can to level up, you know? There's no reason to be here. Anyway, so, move. Channel entrance. Like how it just lets me leave if there's no monsters. It's nice. All 5 games always have such a really nice level of detail in them. I really appreciate it. Anyways, let's go to Rainbow Falls entrance. We're gonna just go beat things up with the ride pod. So our goal here is to get all weapons upgraded, all our current weapons upgraded 2 tiers. That's our overall goal here. Let's pretend that hit, and oh hey look, the rock hit and you just killed it. The rock did it. Good job, Rock. Yeah, the loading time, I would love a version of this game without that loading time between ride pod and but just between characters in general. Like, if they were going to emulate it on the PS4, I really wish that'd been one of the things that they could have just, you know, tweaked a little bit so it was fixed. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard, surely, to just make it so that way I didn't have to wait. Would have been really nice, that's all I'm saying. Like, really nice. I would have been so happy. Anyway, hello, Sonic Bomber. Would you like to be defeated? You would? Cool. Because you weren't actually getting a choice on that. I was just trying to be polite. Which, considering I was going to kill you afterwards, maybe asking about it wasn't actually polite. But hey, we all make mistakes. Okay, let's throw a rock and get nothing. Throw a rock. In case it's not obvious, I'm trying to replace the ride pod fuel that I sold. Because that's the only way to get them at this point in the game, is to get them from rocks. And they are a really useful thing to have in general. Also, how's my money doing? Because enemies should be dropping more. Yeah. It's raking in at a pretty nice pace. It's not like an amazing amount of money, but it's going up. Okay, actually, here's an important question. How much does he increase it? So I've got 1,679 Gilda right now. I'm gonna kill a Hunter Fox. Okay, I kill a Hunter Fox. Pick up all the money from defeating the Hunter Fox. And I have 1697, and I had, what, 1679 before? So I got 18. And if I look in my monster notes, and I find the hunting fox, wherever it is, Hunter Fox, it gives 14. So that's something like a 20 to 30% increase, something like that, maybe 25. Something like that is what Mr. Need gives me. So yeah, a 25% increase in how much money you get from defeating enemies, that's pretty solid. I think I'll just leave him in my party until I have enough money that money becomes inconsequential. You know? Which there is a point, I'm sure, after which money is just irrelevant. I'm sure there is that point. And I'm sure I'll hit it. But for right now, I will just keep defeating enemies. It's really annoying that they give you all the time challenges for medals at this point in the game, because they're all visible, and there's really no way to meet them at this point in the game. If you get excessively lucky, you might be able to. If you're being super efficient and just running right from enemy to enemy, only opening chests and ignoring all rocks and things. But it's just not very fun. Whereas later it is much easier. Because what you're going to do later is you're going to equip the faster things on the ride pod and use those to get around faster. Because right now the ride pod's slower, right? That will not be the case later. Later the ride pod will be significantly faster than walking in. Also, I like how the slash branch was right here. Right before the spider web. I think that's kind of funny. But anyway. Use the slash branch. There we go. Okay. Easy peasy. Once again, another enemy easily defeated. So if I want Max's gun to become +5 before I turn into a bell trigger. How close is it? Plus 2 or 3? It's 2 still. Oof. That's it's not upgrading very fast, but that makes sense. You don't need his father yet, so it makes sense that also the wrench just has 29 synthesis points sitting around at this point. Like Max's wrench is ready to be the best wrench it could be, and I'm not ready for it to be, you know? It's not ready. It is about to hit +5 though. That might actually do it. So I may have to spend a moment upgrading Max's wrench. Yeah, there we go. His wrench is now +5. So I should actually spend some of these points. And I also need to make sure that I know which direction I'm upgrading his wrench. Up until this point, it hasn't actually been a choice, so, you know, see? I suspect that maybe his wrench doesn't actually get a choice in general. Okay. Yeah, it still doesn't have a choice, so that's fine. Anyway, so flame is one of them. We're gonna spectrumize some flame crystals. Here, we'll just spectrumize. Okay, the most I can do is 9 because that's the most I have. Wait, is there a type of crystal I have more of? I want to test something. Yeah, lightning. And surely, let me double check the maximum for drill wrench to make sure that I don't overshoot the drill wrench's maximum stats. Because that'd be kind of bad. So its maximum stats for all elements is 34. Okay, then yeah, that's fine. Because I want to see if... Oh, wait, I just realized I can see it right there. No, there's not. Okay. What I was checking is if there was ever a point at which you could... if there was a real point to synthesizing more than one of something at a time. Effectively. And it looks like there's not, which means that the most efficient thing to do for synthesis point, for, you know, getting the most out of your synthesis points is to do this. Synthesize them one at a time. Or you could look at what it's actually supposed to upgrade into and look at the base stats for that, which is what I'm going to actually do. So it upgrades into the Smash Wrench. The base fire for the Smash Wrench is 20, which means that the base fire here needs to be 18. So it needs another 15. There we go. It will now be good. Yep. Okay, what about lightning? Base lightning is 10, which means it needs 9. So let me put 3 on. Because, just so you know, the way it works is you need to get it within 10% of what it's going to upgrade into, and then you'll get 10% more when you build it up. That's how it works. Okay, what do I need for Smash? It needs 20 Smash, so that actually only needs 1. Easy peasy. Also, yeah, it's already gonna be ready to turn into the next thing, and I'll just need to actually upgrade it. Yep. Okay, now it just needs scale, which... How much does the Smash Wrench have of scale? 5. So I'll need to do 2. There we go. I did it. Now the only thing it needs is attack, of which I will upgrade some attack into it once it hits +5. Until then, there's no point. I'll just let it level up until then. Although looking at it, man, that's rough. That's interesting. It doesn't let me re-enter the floor. Or like, it doesn't let me change floors from that move menu. I can only choose to leave. Which is kind of annoying, but whatever. fine. But yeah, so the Smash Wrench has a base of 35 attack, which means that in order to build up into it, you need a base of, what is that? 31, probably, depending on how it rounds, 32 or 31. And the maximum attack for the Drill Wrench is 20. So yeah. Because I think that's the maximum attack for the Drill Wrench. It certainly wasn't increasing over 20, that's for sure. Staying at 20 without increasing on each level up. Anyway, to the next floor. Or not, excuse me, not the Drill Wrench, the True Battle Wrench, excuse me, was maxed at 20. That means that you need, that if you don't use any of the boosts, like the power crystals, if you don't have any power crystals to use on the wrench, or choose not to use them, then you have to upgrade the wrench, always choose exploding. Always choose exploding. That was not a chest worth opening, but a way of knowing that without opening it, right? Okay, easy. Another enemy defeated with ease. Yeah, we just keep collecting abs. Soon we're gonna have to actually start doing the easier leveling method, which is, or the more efficient leveling method, not easier, which is that you start putting all of your points on separate weapons. Specifically, you usually use battle wrenches for this because they're cheap and easy to get access to, and easy to level up. But what you do is you just repeatedly level up battle wrenches, and you break them down. So you level up a battle wrench, you spectrumize it, and then you break it down. And the reason you do this is because after a certain point, leveling up your base weapons becomes obnoxiously difficult, let's put it that way. And so what you're better off doing is, well, not that. And the only way you can avoid doing that, avoid having to do that, is by leveling up a different weapon and then breaking it down into your main weapon. And so that becomes the most efficient way to increase the level of your main weapons, is by doing that. Which is fine, it's fun. Like, if you enjoy this game enough to bother maxing out your weapons, you'll have the time of your life. You just play the game more. That's fun. Like, oh no. Like, it's easy enough. If you don't like playing the game to begin with, well, you probably don't make it far enough into the game to need to worry about that anyway, because it's not until you get really to the later stages of weapons that that really starts to be a concern. Because at this point in the game, you could get by without doing that. You can get by without doing that probably through Chapter 7. It's not until you get into the end of the game and the post-game that, you know, enemy stats start really just getting too high for you to level your weapons any other way. And even then, you could still level your weapons normally if you really wanted to. It'd just take long, because your weapons would get too hard to level up. But it'd still be completely possible, it'd just be annoying. And I'm impatient, so I'm going to choose to do it the more efficient way, even if it's slightly more menu intensive. just because it makes it less annoying. Also, yeah, look at them weapons level up. Anyway, yeah, so this gets 2 attack per level, and I think it'll just keep doing that. But once it hits +5, I'll put however many power crystals it needs into it to level it up. So yes, my trumpet gun is now +4. Cool. It did it. Or +4, not +4, +3. Excuse me. Bad talking. But yeah, its attack is now at 30, which I think is pretty much as high as its attack can get. I'm just letting its synthesis points build up for right now, because that's the most convenient thing for me to do for a while. And that'll just be true for a while. Like, the best thing to do for quite a while will be to just let synthesis points build up. Instead of spending them all. Because you can spend them all immediately, it's just easier to just focus on what you need to build up, and then worry about spending the rest of your synthesis points once you know more. Because you have more information. And while I could look up all that information and I could also just be using a build-up recipe for different weapons. Like, I could just do that. It'd be really easy. I'm not going to, though. I think that's less interesting. Like, I think it's more interesting to do it myself. Yay! I mean, my weapons weren't damaged, so that did nothing, but I appreciate the thought, I guess. Okay, grab the XP. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so Max's wrench is getting a lot more strength out of this than his gun, I feel. But I feel like that's because Max's wrench was already in a good position to get stronger. And the reason for that, like, is because the effect of having Cedric around with you is that wrenches get more synthesis points for every level up. Later on, it is definitely more efficient to be leveling a specific weapon type because you can keep collecting people that do that. Like, Max's dad, Gerald, does that for guns. So later, that's how we'll be leveling guns.
Very good. Here you are.
Well, I would have preferred the weapon, but, you know, such is life. Also, it's really rude how they show you what you missed out on. That's just mean. Like, they're like, ah, hey, look at this thing you could have had but didn't because you didn't pick the right option. Like, that's just rude. Like, come on. Don't be like that. There's no reason to be that mean, game. There's no reason to be like that. You just be nice, you know? Wouldn't hurt you. Okay, we do it again. And we have to do this with Monica too. Although hers won't take nearly as long. Guns are much harder to level up early, in my opinion. I think guns and armbands are much harder to level up, and I think it's because they're ranged. So they're weaker early to compensate for the fact that, you know, they get to attack from range. And it's not until later tiers that the game lets them catch up in stats. And also there's a lot, like Monica's gun starts stronger than her sword. You get access to Cedric much faster than you get access to Gerald. It's this whole thing that just makes it so that way you're much more likely to prefer your melee weapon over your ranged ones. And a lot more enemies are weak against melee weapons early than ranged ones. I don't actually know how that is lit. Oh, there's a... No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not Not upset or disappointed. Fine. Everything's fine. Also, I have not gotten any ride pod fuel. Like, I'm really unlucky with that. At least I don't think I have. If I did get ride pod fuel, I missed it somehow. Which, admittedly, not impossible. Admittedly, not impossible. I am quite capable of missing things. Okay. Get the magic crystal. Investigate this. But yeah, so we'll do a specific setup for later for getting everything sorted. By everything, I mean we'll have a specific setup for doing things fast enough, because there's someone that you can bring in with you that will show you the map or show you the monster crystal information automatically. So we'll be doing, so that's how you defeat all the enemies faster, is you bring in that person and the ride pod with the upgrades, with the better legs is what I mean. But yeah, we'll be doing whatever, some kind of ride pod legs that can fly. Okay, now we keep running this way. And I question my life choices that led me to be grinding like this. But actually, this grinding session hasn't actually been that long. I think I grinded at what, like the hour-and-a-half mark is when I started grinding. It's only been 20 minutes. If that. I think it actually might have been later than that I started, so it's fine. Like, this hasn't actually been that long of a grinding session. And it won't be that long of a grinding session. It'll be like an hour at this point. Because getting all your weapons to stage 2 is, or not to stage 2, to stage 3 is about where you want to be at this point in the game. That being said, the ride pod is absolutely the better choice for quite a while. And honestly, you could play the whole game just using the ride pod. Like, you really could. Aside from the few times when you need to use other things, the rest of the game you could play just using the ride pod. Okay. Hello, Sonic Bomber. Goodbye, Sonic Bomber. It's actually really funny how over the top the ride pod is. Also, let me check my inside scoop memo. And let me make sure that I know which ones are missable for this set. That's an important thing to be keeping track of. Okay, so I need to find the part of this list that I'm looking for. Big list though, so this might take me a second. Okay. Okay. I'll worry more about that later. Okay. Keep going this way. Get 3 holy crystals. That. Get rid of this spider web with my slash branch. There we go. Okay, there we go. Then defeat the Sonic Bomber. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. And then after we get out of this, we're going to go do something real quick, and we're gonna go check and make sure I didn't accidentally make this save file impossible to 100%. Like, whoops. Yeah. I feel like I should be able to fix it, but I'm not sure that I can. Have any? Yeah, I do have a poison apple. Sorry. I feel like I should be able to fix it, but I'm not certain that I can. Because you need a picture of King Martin, and my guide says that it's only obtainable up until you give him the Priscleen. But I feel like I should be able to just go and get him back out again
That takes care of you
by
guys.
trying to catch him with another poison apple. You know? I feel like I should just be able to get his attention again. So we will see. If I, in fact, can't catch him again, I have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Which means that I may have to redo everything I did so far, which would really suck. Which I'd probably do off camera. Just because then I don't have to make another 8 hours of commentary while I do it. No? Yeah. 10 hours of commentary, actually. Yeah. On the other hand, it'd be lots of content. Anyways, let's go check out the Great Fish Swamps, and we're gonna see if I can get Martin back and take that picture of him, because I forgot that I was supposed to. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have a picture of him. I'm gonna double check that I don't. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't take a picture of him. Yeah, I don't have a picture of him. I'm gonna go try and catch Martin, and if I can't, then oops. Like, not much I can do about it now. Okay, Martin, get back out here. Come on, you know you want to. Wait, something actually bit on it? What? The only thing that eats poison apples is Martin Garians. Are there normal Martin Garians here? I thought King Martin was the only one. It was here. Well, we'll reel it in, we'll see what happens. You know? That was the wrong direction. Easy. Easy. Lemon. Squeezy. Huh. Yep, I just caught a normal Marngarian. Spectrumize it. I'm gonna look up if there's any other way to... Yep, there's no way to get it back. That's really unfortunate. I cry every time. Well, time to go cry and learn to be more careful next time. You know? That's the kind of the day it is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to... There were some other things I could have done to make a better starting save file anyway, so, you know, it's not a total loss. Okay, so I'm gonna make a save, so that way if I decide halfway through this that this just is not worth it to me, I do in fact have a save. And okay, and to prevent me having to do this again, what we're gonna do from now on is at the end of every chapter, we're gonna make a perfect save for that chapter. We're gonna save it separately, so that way it is protected. So that way the most you'll ever need to do is redo like a few hours of gameplay rather than 10. Okay, so we're gonna close Dark Cloud 2 and then reopen it. Okay, so, let me go back to that perfect save file thread. I'll just let this play because it's a good thing while I read this. I'm gonna go look up how Dark Cloud 2 medals work. Okay. Okay, let's new game. Can I change that? Do, 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 do. How many medals are there? That's an important question. Okay, there's 396 medals in the game. So what I'm looking at is how to spend your medals effectively. So what I'm looking at is it possible to make a perfect save without already having a save on? Uh, I'm not worrying too much about having an absolute perfect save, but I do want every weapon. That's what I actually care about. Okay, so start to name change ticket. So the name change ticket apparently doesn't do what I thought it did, but it does do something really interesting. To which it allows you to get weapons that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get at all. Specifically, there are 3 weapons in the game that you have to that you wouldn't be able to do, because I'm looking at, like, if I wanted a perfect save, I think I'd want one of every weapon. And if I wanted one of every weapon, what would I have to do? You know, what do I have to do to leave the option open effectively? Do I have to do anything to leave the option open? Or am I fine just playing the game however, and the option will always be open? That's the real question here. Okay. Just about done figuring this out. Because what I'm figuring out is it possible to do it without already having a save? Because you can unlock other starting costumes if you have them on another save. So like Max's clown costume could be a thing that you have if you have another save. So what I'm looking at right now is okay. So yeah, it gives you that one. You get given that one, that one. So you need 3 name change tickets. So there are 390 something name changes in the game. You need 50 or 3 name changes. There are 90 something tickets in the game. You need 95 for the clown suit and hat. You can make the clown shoes apparently. You need 60 for the princess dress, which is, let me actually be calculating this out. That'd be smart. Okay, so you don't need to make any shoes apparently. So 95 plus 60 plus 65 for the Panther Ensemble, plus 40 for the Princess Orb, plus 45 for the Kitty Bell, and then plus 40 plus 50. Yeah, so huh. It looks like if you want a perfect save, you need to already have a cleared save file, which is unfortunate. Almost. Yeah, there are 396 medals in the game. Yeah, you have to have beaten the game in order to select other costumes. So let me go back and see if I move all shoes from this list. Do I have enough name change tickets? Because all shoes and boots you can invent, apparently. So you don't have to purchase any of them. Okay, so if you get every single medal in the game, you're a few medals short of having every single weapon in the game. But I'm actually okay with that, because you can get everything except for, because what you can do is you can get everything except for, there's a specific weapon. Scroll up. Yeah, so with the Sun Sword and the Big Bang, they can only be gotten from leveling up the Holy Daedalus Blade, or using a name change ticket, and you also need to get the Royal Sword with a name change ticket, which is the weapon that Monica has in the opening cutscene. So that's 3 name change tickets that you need to have every weapon, but I'm kind of okay with just upgrading the Holy Daedalus Blade into one of those weapons and using a name change ticket to get the other option, and just not having a Holy Daedalus. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I care more about the scoops, and I really don't want to play this whole game twice. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to go through and all the way and beat the game in order to select other options for max. So okay. Same starting options as last time. Ugh, it's unfortunate that I missed that picture. Anyway, the nice thing is, this is a PS2 era game, and it was late enough in the PS2 era that you can skip scenes. And since I'm not showing off the battle system this time, I can just actually defeat the enemies as fast as I can. Eat this, you stupid griffin soldier. Also, just remember I'm gonna have to buy back this outfit later, and that's just harsh. Because, you know, clearly she had it at one point. Anyway.
Dear mother, how are you? I'm doing.
Yep, we're just gonna skip every scene. We don't care. That'll cut down the time significantly. Oh, we'll skip every scene we can, anyway.
Oh, I'm soaked.
Why can't I skip this one? I'm made of annoyance.
Haha, Max. Pretty early today, huh?
Yeah, I guess, but take a look at this. Haha, ta-da!
Yeah,
Check
what?
this out.
So I think I'm gonna
Ticket for
set my
Clarkson's
goals
circus
for
troupe.
100%ing this
Good
right
for
now.
you.
Get one
You're
of
trying to
every
stop here.
weapon
He said I could go.
except for the Holy
Well,
Daedalus.
You better finish your work quick then.
Right.
Hey, Max. What's that you got
and
there?
What's this?
addition
gave it
in
to me
addition
yesterday.
to one of every
Always
weapon,
wear it, he said.
my
It's pretty old.
primary
I don't know what it is.
goals are to finish all the pictures and do all the scoops.
Well, can I get started?
And get every
yeah.
invention.
Go
Not necessarily have made all of them,
Gabriel's
but
back
have
to the setup
invented all
room.
of them.
Go to it, lad.
You know? There we go.
Leave it
Finally,
to-
let me skip the scene. Okay. I go down. I interact with the vacuum. Then I interact with the vacuum, and it tells me, "Oh, I need my tools." So I go and get my tools. Notebook. Wrench. I don't remember if there's anything else I need to vacuum. I think that was it. Anyway, time to start fixing it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
But yeah, so that's the two goals. Okay, so we're gonna recruit every person we can, even the ones we don't need. We're going to get maxed out weapons for Max and Monica. And we're going to get one of every weapon except for the Holy Daedalus. And we're going to collect every outfit. And we'll max out the ride pod and effectively equip it with the best stuff we can. Yeah? Yeah, that sounds like a good 100% to me. So that list is the goal. Anyway, he asks for my ticket. I try and give it to him. I get stolen from by a small child. I go around. I don't remember if I need to talk to people or not, but I think I do.
Kid come this way?
Nope. You see anything?
He headed towards City Hall.
Did you see a little
Gosh darn it, I don't
redheaded
want to
kid
talk
come
to you
this way?
again. No, please. Free me from this
You
hell.
see anything?
No,
He headed towards City
please.
Hall.
Free me, I'm trapped.
Did you see a red-haired boy run by?
Oh, yes, just now. I'm certain I saw him heading that way.
I mean, where else was he gonna go, Max? Like... Anyway, here's the next scene.
Hey,
Skip it. We got our ticket back.
you'll need it.
Now we go back in. We did it. Just really unfortunate that we lost all that time to just forgetting to take a picture. Definitely taking a save at the end of every chapter. Once a chapter is perfected, we're saving. So that way there's zero chance of this happening again. Yes, we've outlined the goals for this save, and we're not going to worry about it otherwise. Oh, and as part of collecting every weapon, that includes collecting all the Spheda clubs. Ow, ow, that's not what I meant to do. Camera. You okay there? Yeah, I did it. Like, imagine if this were a Grimmer game. There's just blood all over Max's wrench as he holds it up to the applause of the crowd. Sure, in this, it's like all happy-go-lucky. Like, yeah, Max won the fight, but like, if you think about it, though, Ooh, man. That was dark. That was really dark, what just happened there. Okay, skip all that.
I was so scared then, but in a way
I
it
can't
was really
skip
fun.
this. Oh well.
I mean,
It's a good song
that
anyway,
water
so I'm
day had
okay
been
with
just
not
the
skipping
same
it.
for me. But this was the beginning of a real adventure.
Sure was. Again. I'm gonna play a little more efficiently this time. I might do at least the hunting for all the pictures off camera. Because boy is that a list. Yep, lots of things are sure gonna happen. Well, not much else to do except wait. Okay. Waiting once more. Yeah. Also, one of these days I'll play Final Fantasy 14 on stream again. One of these days. It'll happen.
So what are you gonna...
Groundwater channel. Underground water channel.
Did not like me attempting to pause there. It did not like
Chapter
that.
1. To the outside world.
Like me pausing there did not make it happy. It made it noticeably unhappy. It was not a fan of that pause. But okay, so let's go. We've got a lot to get through here. So let's start moving.
Wow.
Max, come in. How's everything?
It's like a maze. Could get lost pretty easy here.
Okay.
I skip this. I can. Cool. But yeah, so our main goal here is to make it so that way we can 100% the game like, right? Because I may eventually decide that it's just not. Why is... Right? I was like, why is it not turning the way I want it to? It's because it's... reversed from the way I want it to be. Eat that, you jerk. Yeah, that's right. Also, still need to go back in here, not move. Options and pitch should be normal. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Like that feels much better now. Okay, already starting to rebuild my collection of crystals. Everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. I'm good at video games, I swear. Let me just equip that bread and use some of it. See, easy. Everything's going fine. I mean, if the rat wants to just stand there and get shot, I mean, okay then. I will take the easy win. Anyway, going to keep breaking these open for loot. Because, you know, loot is a good thing. My heart is wounded. The fact that I am having to do this just because I wasn't paying attention. That's just really unfortunate. I'd gotten really lucky with some drops too. Like that's the most heartbreaking part. I'd gotten not 1 but 2 coins just dropped. That's rare. That's just depressing. Whatever. Not much I can do about it. Ow. Anyway, if you're wondering, I'm focusing on leveling my gun. Because I'm going to focus on leveling the wrench once I have Cedric. Because waiting to level my gun until I have Gerald isn't realistic, but waiting to level my wrench until I have Cedric is. Because I can use the gun until I get the ride pod, and then use the ride pod, which I'll want to get some experience on anyway, until I get the, Cedric in my group, and then I can level my wrench with, Cedric.
Which shall it be?
Red box, please.
Here you are.
It's always unfortunate that I keep choosing the not weapon. Although at this point, crystals might actually be better, but still, kind of depressing. It's fine though. Fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Hey, look, more gun repair powder. That's just what I wanted. But actually, though, still got that shot off, and that's just so saddening. Anyway, yeah, my weapon got stronger, I know. Okay. It's fine. Go over to my gun. I'm actually just not gonna worry about it until it's +5, it doesn't matter. Like, until it's +5, increasing its stats just is irrelevant. So, I'm just gonna ignore it. No, it doesn't exist. I can't be sad by how low my stats are if I don't look at them, you know? That's how that works, right? Easy. But yeah, I'm just gonna focus on leveling my gun and everything will be fine. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, everything's fine. I'm not saddened by my losses at all. Ugh. I'm destroying Trav at this point in the game is really rude. But on the other hand, I did get 3 flame crystals. That's still an overall loss monetarily, but it's fine. Okay, get hey, some destruction crystals. Cool. Yeah, Doing more damage is nice. Yeah, but I don't think there's... I think the only enemy at this point that's weak against wind anyway is bats. And I'm fine with bats taking another shot or two to kill. That's fine. Easy. All monsters defeated. That's one floor redone already. Practically already caught back up. Nowhere near. But hey, I can pretend, right? I can pretend. But yeah, this is gonna be... I'm probably gonna stream for about another hour. And then you may just find that I've suddenly popped back up again by next stream. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided. It's also Christmas, so I'm not sure when the next time I'm gonna stream is in general. To begin with, you know. It's holidays. I'll be doing holiday stuff. So no clue when that'll be. But it'll be eventually. But yeah, I'll probably stream in for another hour.
To the underground channel. I had said I want to see the outside.
Anyway, skip. We already saw that. Skip. And save progress. Like how it's like, you need at least 500 kilobytes of memory. Like, yeah, I'll be fine. It's okay. I've got plenty. Plenty of memory. Yeah, I may end up being satisfied with just having done all the inventions and gotten maxed out weapons, so that's gonna be my priority. Easy. Also, gun level up. Gun level up. Okay, my gun's already up to +2. That's unfortunate. Well, all it did was have the weapon HP of the wrench, which is fine. I'm not using it anyway. You know? Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna spectrumize some wind crystals real quick. Actually, let me do some math. And by some math, I mean let me scroll up to base stats for the what gun is it that this upgrades into? Yeah, it's the truck gun. So it needs 12 cyclones, so I will need to I'll need to synthesize all 4 cyclones into it. No way around it. Because it would be you would need 10. And if I'm using wind crystals to get the cyclone, then it goes up in 3s. So use all of them. But okay, there we go. Easy. Okay, got the magic crystal. Can't wait until I've cleared enough floors that stops giving me those tutorials every time I pick up the magic crystal map. There's the balloon defeated, bat defeated. There's another balloon removed from existence. And then we'll head over this way. See, everybody's having a great time. We're doing great. Speeding up more enemies. It's Great time. Also, so I'm thinking what I might do is instead of upgrading this weapon into another one, I might buy another classic gun and upgrade this weapon into break this weapon down into the new gun I get. Just to save spectrum points on the new weapon. Because what I would do if I did that is I would upgrade this one up to a bell trigger. Show it to Gerald's dad, then get another classic gun, which I would break it down into eventually. Yeah, you see where I'm going with that? Because the reason I would do it like that at all is I don't have the channel key, do I? Which means it's in that chest way back there. Correct? I don't. Oh wait, no, I do have the channel key. Okay, cool. I can get that chest when I'm wrong way. I can get that chest then when I'm back over there for thoughts are hard. I can get that chest then when I'm back over there to leave. I don't have to walk over there right now and get it. Trying to remember to break all those boxes that I see, because especially early, they're a good source of not necessarily a good source of money, but because they can drop repair powders and bread, they're a good way to not have to spend money, because they will give you the things that you would normally get, or that you would normally spend money on at this point in the game, which is your repair powders. Anyway, yeah, who needs a wrench, right? All Max needs is a gun. I mean, honestly, a gun is obviously the superior weapon to a wrench, if we're being honest. Like, it's really not a contest. No matter how dinky that revolver is, it's definitely still better than a wrench. You know? And there's no version of reality where that's not true. You know? That's how you know this is fantasy, right? Because his wrench is comparable to the actual gun. You know? Although there is an interesting thing, so I do a lot of reading of a lot of different things, and something that I've noticed in a lot of particularly fantasy novels from Asia, like from Japan, China, and Korea, is they make an interesting point, which is that guns and other weapons that are fundamentally the strength from them is automatic, right? It's mechanical. You know, because a gun, you don't have to be strong to wield. It's explicitly designed so you don't have to be, right? So the way... so if you live in a truly superhuman society where, you know, like in a fantasy world, people can level up and just get stronger and stronger and stronger,
The underground
then
channel
weapons
ran
like
ahead
guns
from
become
me.
obsolete. Because they're mechanical, meaning that if I get stronger, if I am physically stronger, a gun doesn't get any stronger, right? At most I can be more accurate, but the actual damaging, the stopping power of my weapon doesn't increase. Although, for the record, as your strength increases, you can wield weapons that give you more stopping power. But in a superhuman society, like, you know, where everyone's strength is just increasing without any real limits, then eventually the mechanical side of it isn't going to be able to keep up unless you make your character someone like Tony Stark, who just invents infinitely better things whenever they feel like it, you know? Because it's also a impetus thing. If it's easier to not use a gun at all, if everyone can become strong enough that using a gun is largely pointless, no one's going to bother. There's no reason to. Like, there is no reason to become stronger in that way. It's just irrelevant, right? There's no reason to try and build a better gun. You're better off building better weapons that you can wield with your own two hands. Because that's the kind of world you live in, right? Like, we focus as much as we do on mechanical weapons because there are limits to human strength. If there were no limits to human strength, then why would you ever... So if you are in that kind of world, weapons that you swing around are suddenly a lot stronger, as are thrown weapons. Thrown weapons become the best ranged weaponry because, well, if you can throw it faster than a gun can fire it, because, and remember that this is like, you know, this is everyone can become Superman kind of fantasy, right? It's not like, you know, people just get stronger and superhuman. We're talking everyone can level up to have super strength, or at least a significant percentage of the population can. And it just makes mechanical weapons obsolete entirely. And I think it's a really interesting thing to think through, because then you have to think of, like, you know, what are the historical reasons that we use mechanical weapons? And the answer was because they could fire things at a much higher velocity than a human could ever hope to match. Okay, we're gonna... Ow. You stop? Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna beat up the turtle. I didn't mean to kill it, actually. I just meant to hit it, but you know. Yeah, there you go. That's what I meant to do the first time. Just weaken it with the wrench and then finish it off with the gun. But yeah, but that's not this world, right? Max doesn't have infinite strength, that's why he doesn't get stronger, right? He doesn't level up, his weapons do. Which begs the question, how in the world are a wrench and a gun even on the same plane? How bad are the guns in this world that they're on the same playing field? Or, I guess put another way, the heck is that wrench made out of that it can match a gun? Like, I mean, to be fair, there is some kind of magic involved here, and we can confirm that because Max's weapons get stronger by absorbing magic from monsters. That's what abs are, canonically. So, as we find out in Dark Cloud 1. Well, you know, it's fine. I didn't need the wrench anyway. Well, thanks for the magic crystal, I guess. I'm almost out of the tutorial section of the game again. So, you know, that's nice. Ow. Max is fine. Not even close. Do I have the exit key? I do. It really is not worth it to me to run around the whole floor to get to that one enemy and then run back. It's just not worth it. I will live without it. Okay, there we go. Now we can do another scene. get the camera, talk to Donnie to get scoops, get the ride pod, and everything will be great. And we'll all have a great day.
What's all this?
This is a skippable scene. Okay, yeah, we just run away. Oh no. My gun, it does nothing. Thick skin on this elephant. Or, as we discussed earlier, dinky gun. Which actually fair, because like, look, you can see the projectile for the gun, right? Like, you know, it's not going that fast. You know? Like, you know, normally guns projectiles are of the faster than the eye can see variety, you know? At least at short distances like that.
It's no good. I'll never win like this.
Anyway, skip. And then we go and we invent the energy pack. Should be lots of fun. Depending on your definition of fun. I do not look forward to having to retake pictures of everything. That sounds like torture, but I will do it. I can do it. I believe in myself. Anyway, okay. I should now have the camera in my inventory. Okay, and I think it's made out of a milk can, belt, and something else. It's not barrel, because barrel is the upgraded one. Milk can, belt, and crap. What's the third thing the energy pack's made out of? Hold up, let me just open my guide for that. Open my photography guide and look up energy pack. Control F, energy pack. Belt, milk can, and pipe. Okay. So I got the milk can. Let's go get the belt and the pipe. We're just gonna take the pictures that we need to right now. No reason to do anything extra at the moment. There's the belt. And then I forget. Those pipes count? Yeah, they do. There we go. Made an energy pack.
Sage?
Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go and go down here. Oh, Cedric. I did it. Invented it. Now show me how to actually make it. I forget. Does he give you the items to make it, or does he just tell you to go buy them? He just tells you to go buy them. He gives you some money for it, yeah. So at least he has a conscience and isn't just telling a child, hey, go to buy the energy pack for my ride pod and I'll let you use it. He actually gives you money for it. Good on him. Hey, we're almost done with how much I got done in the first stream. Yay! Okay, that's all the scrap metal we need. Let's make that energy pack. There we go. So, I really wish that you could store more items in this game, or like had a storage or something. Some way for me to to have more of the items. And the reason why is because I'd love to have one of everything in the game. That'd be awesome for that to be my goal, but it's just not realistic. It's unfortunate. Okay, skip. I now can just use the ride pod. Oh. Hello? Give me the ride pod, please.
You all set?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good to go. Skip. Anyway, got my directions. Oh wait, I may have just done a dumb. We'll see. Can I take the little Linda picture? That's the real question. So if I can't, then I just did a dumb. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Okay. So that's good to know that I can get scoops without having gotten the clue from Donnie. But I don't need the clue from Donnie in order to obtain the scoop. Yeah, like that, you jerk. Yeah, that's right, Linda. Yeah, so I got Brave Little Linda. I can go give that to Donnie. That's one of the 2 missable ones in this chapter. Okay, let's go over to photography. We're gonna scroll down to the checklist. I should get out of the ride pod so that way it's not using fuel. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. It's not the right way. This way. Onward. My gun's already at +3. Wow. It's making good progress towards being a belt trigger. Like really, it's getting there. Which is good because I kind of needed to, you know? Skip. Skip. Skip-tastic. So fun to skip. Like, what if I just skipped, you know? So easy to just skip. Okay, so there's that. Alright, go here. Going to beat up enemies with the ride pod as much as possible. Yeah, we're pretty much just using ride pod and gun for this section. But you know, clearly the right way to beat enemies. I'm not gonna care about getting the medal today. Because it's not worth the attempt. Especially not when it's so much easier to get once I have ranged weaponry on the ride pod, you know? Once I don't have to wait for bats to get in melee range with me, it's significantly easier to get at that point. Easy. Another bat defeated. Also, if Max could stop missing the bats, that'd be great. Yeah. So, yeah, it's eligible to build up now. Cool. I'm still gonna level it up once more, but you know. It's cool that it's eligible to build up. Wait. Anything the ride pod kills, it takes the XP for. for a couple of reasons, but the big one at the moment is that I don't want it to be, I don't want the wrench to level up from XP it gets like that, because the whole point right now is that I'm not giving the wrench any XP, right? Like, that's the idea. Plus, the ride pod needs XP anyway. You know, there's things I want to get. They are not cheap. So we're gonna go back this way, 'cause it's a dead end. Okay. Hi. You have been defeated, Mimic. Begone, foul demon! Into the abyss of death with you. I am hilarious, and I just want to make sure that everyone listening knows that, because that is an absolutely true statement. Then again, everyone listening already knew that. After all, they can hear my amazing jokes. So I think it's really funny when... So I've had people actually, like, when I make statements like that, think I'm serious and think that I'm actually arrogant. And I'm like, not hear the sarcasm? Do I need to tone it up for you? Like, how much more clear can I make it that that's not actually what I think? Hey, ride pod fuel. Hello. Da-da-da-da. Abs bonus. Give that to the ride pod. We do not want to give that to to my weapons. What am I doing? That's a bat. There we go. Easy peasy. What's that trophy for, I wonder? Oh, am I not signed into PlayStation Network? I'm not gonna bother then. I'll look at it later. I need at least, I think it's 400 for the cannons, you know? The cannons for the ride pod, so I need at least that much. So that's my main goal. If I also get enough for either the core or improved defenses, then that's great. But I actually need the cannons, because they're what make the ride pod so good for the first few chapters, is the ability to attack at range. Because, like, don't get me wrong, its base stats are pretty cool. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I have to pick up the abs with the ride pod. There we go. Might as well open the chest with the ride pod. It's an exploding trap. Oh, that weapon was almost broken anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, I already have like 6. Yeah, I'm already stocking up on repair powders accidentally, which is a good thing. Oh, hello. Easy. Easy game, easy life. Anyway, so back to running around. Go back over here. And continue to be saddened by many things. But we're just gonna keep on going for now. Easy. We did it. Yeah. Okay. Gonna grab this last chest. And then break this last... Oh man, the magic crystal. Actually, I should have known that was what was in the chest. If I'd been thinking, I would have known that's what was in the chest. But clearly, my brain was turned off. Which it often is when I'm streaming, if I'm being honest. Like, honestly, I don't remember what I've talked about this stream. I don't remember what I talked about any stream. Words just come out of my mouth, and I honestly don't remember them. Like, it's not to say that I don't remember anything I say on stream, but it's just not important. If that makes sense. Like, what I talk about on stream just doesn't matter. Usually. A few times it does matter, I'll remember it, but the vast majority of the time, what I talk about is irrelevant.
So, there it is.
Okay, skip all the scenes. Always got more scenes to skip. Okay, now save. Okay. Clear all without healing. That should be pretty easy. That's a scene, I can tell. Feel it. No? Yeah, was. Easy. Gun will be upgraded to the 2nd tier pretty soon, which will get us significantly closer to having the bell trigger that we need to get Geralt. And then after that, for the record, I'm going to focus on Monica, because upgrading her sword then becomes the next priority to unlock the other person. So effectively, in this way, I'm going to try and not have to farm it all, right? Because I'm going to try and do it along the way. Yeah, that's not happening. So let me look at Cedric's store information real quick. Dark Cloud to Cedric store. Okay. I was just confirming that the Feral Cannon was in fact 200. Or not 200, 400. Excuse me. Because that means that that's all I need to aim for on EXP is 400. So that's fine. That's easy. Comparatively. Like, I'm already getting there. You know? Because I'm already at 357. Okay, this way. That. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Look, I'm hilarious, okay? I know these jokes are terrible, but I'm hilarious, and if I convince you all that I'm hilarious, if I say it enough times, eventually you'll start to believe me whether it's true or not, right? Right? I think that's how that works. I'm gonna bet that's how that works, at least. And if that turns out to not be how that works, then, Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, we just keep on going. Hey, we got the channel key over here. Good. What I want you to, please, and pick that. Oh, hey. Goodbye, King Mimic. Back to the grave with you, good sir. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Go back this way. It's a good day. It's a good day. See, like, we're just gonna break this, and everything's gonna be good. Everything is going great today. Got more ride pod fuel. Like, everything's coming up max today. Like, it's going great. Got more repair powder. Like, it's just a great day. Look at how great this day is going. Everything's great. Just like the me being funny thing. If I keep saying it, it'll become more true. Right? Right. Okay, down here, use the channel key. Then go in here and fight the one enemy that's in here. Anyway, we did it. I'm proud of us. We did it. Okay, keep on walking. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. Just gonna keep going. Hello, treasure chest. Hey, a magic crystal. And there's some gun repair powder. Go over here. Some hunks of copper. Easy. Okay, now we go back this way. Beat up another enemy. Easy. All monsters defeated. And I believe I get a medal here, because I don't think I healed. So, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Cleared finish without healing. We did it. Okay, now we're going to exit the dungeon real quick and do a few things. First will be that we tell Donnie, hey, we got your scoops. Or we got a scoop. Please acknowledge. To make sure that he will in fact acknowledge that. I want a new scoop. Yeah, okay, cool. He did in fact acknowledge it. That's all that matters. And it is important to confirm that that is in fact how that works. That you don't need to know that that it is a scoop in order to obtain it. Do I need to go talk to Cedric? I don't need anything else from the shops right now. But I do need to go talk to Cedric. And this way. Hello, Cedric. How's it going? Refuel. And then upgrade the core. Does he sell the barrel cannons yet? Unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't start selling that until chapter 2. Unfortunate. I was hoping that we could get them now. But, you know, I'll get them at the beginning of chapter 2. I'll get the barrel cannon at the beginning of chapter 2. And it'll be fine. Also, I don't know why I'm going around manually when I could just be doing this. Okay. Let's go for this boss fight. I believe the picture for this one is right as it's as it fires the missile out of its eye. You know, a completely safe picture to take. Let's put it that way. Nothing could possibly go wrong trying to get this picture. These Flotsam Balloons actually give pretty good XP. Like, legitimately though. You have pretty good abs. I fight more of those? Hi. Yes, yes, I know. I'm ignoring you on purpose. Darn it, I was too slow. Ow. Let me equip more bread. Please fire a missile. Please, sir. All I want for Christmas is a missile. All I want for Christmas is for you to fire a missile at me. Look, I'll even let it hit me. Just let it fire. Gosh darn it. There we go. Got it. Okay, now I can beat him up. Okay, come on. Now you'll fire as many missiles as you want, huh? Rick jumped away. I missed. Yeah, aim for the head. It's really unfortunate that you can't get it in one cycle there with the Mark 1 arms. I think you might be able to make the Mark 2 arms by this point, so you might be able to one cycle it if you try hard enough. Come on. Yeah, thank you. I hate that that's how that works. I'm glad I chose to run away from that explosion, because that looks like it would have hurt. Yeah, like that one did. Gosh darn it. Stop it. Stop intercepting my explosives with yours. Yeah, there you go. Time to get defeated. Okay, there we go. Now I've got the only two missable things from chapter 1, and I can keep moving on. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Is that the wrong door? That's the right door. Got turned around. Let's see. Oh, is that other one the right door? Game, don't do this to me. Do me like this, game. Mind. Okay, move to the channel exit. Okay, go. There's that. because I know it's here. Take a picture of that and that. You know, the two things that I have to take a picture of here. Then we continue on to Sindane. And to the actual last boss fight of this set. Let me save before I go into this boss fight, so that way if I lose, I just get booted back out to here instead of being booted all the way back to before that last boss fight, you know. Okay. I'm just glad you don't have, excuse me, you don't have to take a picture during this. It's probably because it'd be too easy. It'd either be excessively hard to get the picture, or the normal fight would be too easy because of all the extra time they gave you to attempt to get the picture. Okay, you're gonna jump. And then get hit by a bomb. Threw my bomb too far to the side. Boom. Did it. Easy.
It's on fire! Do something, you worthless!
Okay, there we go. Now, let's go. We now get Monica, which is great. I can work on leveling up her stuff.
Chapter
too.
2. Resurrection of the Great Elder.
Yep, we sure do need to resurrect that Great Elder. Working on it.
Let's start with Sindane.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Upgrade the ride pod, please. Okay, I want that barrel cannon, thanks. Add to party. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's go. Okay, so we have made sure that we finished chapter 1 with everything we needed in order to continue on with a 100%able save file. We may not have 100% the file yet, but we can, in fact, 100% it. That's all that matters. Okay, yeah, knock knock. Skip. 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 Skippity skip. Skip, 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 skip,
Could
skip,
it
skip,
be
skip,
the
skip.
Holly that the Furbids
Okay. Easy skip. Okay, now that I've done that, I should be fine to go over here. Ah, yeah, that's right. Already rooted him. Okay, save once more. So that way I don't have to skip through all those scenes again. And we'll see if we can at least get the first floor of chapter 2 done. Okay, go to Sindane. That's not where I want to go. I'm dumb. No one pay attention to the fact that I just went the wrong way. Better question, can I just move to Rainbow Butterfly Wood at this point? Or do I have to go there? Oh, I can just move there. Cool. Good to know. Don't have to physically go places before you can just move there. That's nice. I'm glad that that's a true thing. Okay. Oh, right. Have to actually equip. There we go. Easy, easy. Lemon squeezy. Okay. Yeah, we're in good shape right now. In good shape. Got the roasted chestnut that we'll need later already. That's cool. I was a little worried that we would happen to not pick one of those up again. Like, it's not impossible. It's quite possible that we just, you know, wouldn't have found one. It was a very real possibility. I was a little worried about it. Okay, gun repair powder, that's always good. Max's weapon is almost halfway to completion. Or at least as completed as we need it. Okay, rad pod just shoots. Does 159 damage with that one shot. Once Max's gun is +5, I'll start funneling XP into Monica. And the reason for that is because both of them need to be able to clear a floor, because I'm going to start running into sealed floors here. So both of them need to be able to clear floors on their own. Although it does mean I'm going to have to do more annoying switching to get Monica abs. But okay, so this can now build up into the trumpet gun, no problems. And it did! Woohoo. It did it. Okay, now I need Cyclone and Exorcism in order to build up. How much of each, though, is the question. The bell trigger requires 15 Exorcism, which means I need more Holy Crystals. Yeah, that's what that means. I need more Holy Crystals, but that's fine. I'm sure I'll find some before I get it back up to +5 again. And for Cyclone, it only needs 21, so 2 of these should be plenty to make it able to upgrade. And yeah, so now it just needs some more Exorcism. I can wait until it gets more hey, a power crystal. Those are always good to get. Okay, let's go back this way. Ow. Yeah, let's just, so I could try and be better at the game, but on the other hand, though, what if I just removed the enemies from existence at range? You know? Then I don't have to be better at the game. I just remove them from existence. Much easier. I have 12 okay. Like, I just have this pile of antidote drinks. I'm sure how that happened. How'd I even get that many? Whatever, it's fine. It's not a bad thing to have a pile of them. I'm just confused where it came from. Like, I just didn't, like, I knew I'd been picking some up, I just didn't think I'd been picking that many up. I wish there was a shortcut to just go to the ride pod from Max, you know? So that way, or from Monica, so that way I didn't have to switch to Max and then switch to the ride pod. That process of switching is a little annoying. It's one of the reasons why I tend to try and level Monica enough that she's pretty self-sufficient on her own. So that way I don't have to do that kind of switching. Because it is kind of annoying. Anyway, I want this weapon, so I need Cyclone and Exorcism. That's the broadsword, right? That's the weapon I want. So if I scroll down to the broadsword's base stats, it needs 20 Cyclone, or 19 Cyclone and 19 Exorcism to build up, so you know, that'll be a bit. Easy. I definitely didn't almost die. Pay no attention to that. Monica's fine. Not even close, baby. I was considering whether to try and just fight it with Monica, but no. Okay, go get this. Then switch back to the ride pod and laugh at these things because they can't poison a ride pod. So, joke's on you. I always feel like plants are laughing at me, and I'm pretty sure that's just from playing Phantasy Star Online too long. Because there's an annoying plant enemy in that poisons you and paralyzes you and then laughs. It laughs at you when it successfully gets a status ailment on you. Or when, more accurately, when it hits you. It does not have to successfully get the status ailment on you to laugh. And you know that because if you're immune to the status ailment, like casts are, it'll still laugh despite not having actually gotten the status ailment on you. It'll laugh at you anyway, and you're just like, why are you laughing? Fine. You didn't actually do anything. And it's just like, oh. It doesn't care. It still laughs. The AI was not programmed to be smart enough to realize that. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep leveling Monica up. Yep, the ride pod's the real power leveler here. Everybody on the ride pod bus. The ride pod's just so strong in the first few chapters. Like, this game feels entirely different if you realize how strong the ride pod is. Like, it's a big difference. Like, if you don't realize how strong the ride pod is, and you just try and go forward without it, you are going to have a much harder time in the beginning. Or if you're only using on the enemies that are for it to beat, oh man, you will have a harder time in this game. It will be a very noticeable difference. Anyway, yeah, so already my money and item lists are starting to get back up to acceptable values. Only got a +1 longsword, but, you know, can't get everything back immediately. The longsword will be upgraded soon enough. Fully heal, and that'll be all for today. I've been streaming for like 4 hours, so yeah. But hey, I've made a lot of progress on getting back. I'm probably going to take all those pictures off camera, just because, boy, there sure are a lot of them, huh? So, yeah. What I'll probably do is not tomorrow, but the day after Christmas, I'll probably do a relatively short stream where I get back up to here. And once I get back up to here, I will go back and recruit everyone that I need to off camera and recruit and take all the pictures then for chapters 1 and 2. But anyway, so that's the end of the stream for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.